is your comedic inspirations?
Bernie Mac and Don Rickles. Don Rickles was an insult comic. I keep saying younger viewers. I don't know what the age of the person who's watching this, but Don Rickles was an insult comic. He would just roast anybody. He reminded me of a lot of guys who used to roast me, talk about my head size, used to call me Moonhead. So it's like he was funny with it. And then Bernie Mac was hilarious, man.
Yes, he
was.
was.
Hilarious. So I always wanted to be like Bernie Mac when I would do stand up, like storytelling, anything like that, where people would laugh. It just everything he did was like, I get it, yeah, I get it. Some people say Richard Pryor, like from now. Me, it wasn't Richard Pryor. I didn't get Richard Pryor.
Right. Didn't Russell Peters said he like Don Rickles too? Yeah. Do you like Russell Peters? I interviewed Russell Peters.
Yeah, he's funny too. Very funny guy. Very funny.
He is very funny.
He's low key funny too. Some slick stuff. He just have you cracking up, man.
And he's a good dude too.
Oh yeah,
he's a good dude. You gotta let us know though when you do some stand up locally, because I would like to.
Actually, I
come
got
and support.
You know what? I'm so bad. I have some actual dates coming up, which I will. You just gotta remind me so I can drop them so you guys can know. Some dates coming up.
And you gotta get more active on social media.
I know. I gotta be. I hate.
It's like, come on. It's like I try to put up a post a day for God's sake. Are you on Facebook?
I am, but I hate.
I can't even find you.
I hate Facebook. I have Big Cat Comedy. I had a fan page. I hate it.
All right, we gotta do better.
It's not real, man.
Can we do better? Let's promise.
I'll try, but I hate it, man.
No, you gotta do better.
I know. It's like
it's a lot of people's bread and butter, and we gotta eat. You understand? I heard that you DJ.
I did DJ for about 15 years. Yeah.
Okay, now when you say DJ.
Right.
Now, when you say DJ, we
on.
need clarity here, okay? Do you DJ do you have juggling skills?
Yes.
Because, if so, then I might have to set you up with a battle with my co-host because, he's a little ill on the juggling skills too, JF. Or
really?
Can you tear down a party?
I do both.
Like DJ Mr. C, because I'm going to tell you right now, nobody tears down a party like DJ
Nobody
Mr.
does.
C.
I won't even.
On period.
I won't even sit here and say that I could do better than C because I copied him. When I was a kid, when I first started DJing, I listened to the old school at noon.
Okay. When you was a kid.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I didn't really have friends in high school. I'm 39. I'm gonna be 40 in December.
Oh.
So when I was a kid, I would listen and I would tape his shows, and then I would go and I would try to do it the way he did it with the records. And I told him this too when I met him. I said, man, I try to DJ just like you. I hate saying the word steal. But I stole. I would copy how he did things, and I would do it till I figured out. There's no such thing as formal DJ training. Right. You just kind of got to figure it out. So you would learn by just kind of like,
Right.
Okay, if I do this, this will sound like this. If I do this, it'll sound like this. And then I would also steal from Fat Man Scoop. So while I'd be in the party, I'd be on the mic, and Rob is my witness because he seen me do it. I would come and I would do, yo, put your hands in Fat Man Scoop. And then I would, if I had to cut, I would party music, and then I would cut like how... It's like that whole. I just loved it, man.
But can you fuck with the catalog though?
Absolutely. I have a catalog in my.
I don't know, Kev.
Hold on. So let me give you a little more backstory.
I don't know.
I started off on the Technics 1200. We used to have a belt drive turntable. When it would break, we would have to take the part off and put like a rubber band to make it work. That's where I started DJing. So I wasn't scratching at first. You'd have to learn how to blend because you could not scratch on a belt drive because you'd pull it back and it would be slow to on the pick. So I learned to blend first, and we had one of them old Gemini mixers with the sound effects it was like my buddies were into
But
reggae.
I'm talking about
Oh, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to the catalog. I'm just breaking down the
mixer.
Get
to the catalog then. Get to the catalog.
We got vinyl on top of vinyl. I'm talking
Michael
Jackson. We
Kev.
got some Otis Redding. My dad was big into the vinyl, so I got old stuff from my dad who used to mess with. I don't got the catalog C got, obviously.
I was about to say, because that's like, he calls that the Bible.
Yeah. But I will say this. I may not have the vinyl, but with today's technological advances, I've got a terabyte. I got a terabyte hard drive with just as many songs on it, if not. Now I won't say more. Probably just as many because he got some classics that people haven't heard yet.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
he played
You know,
some,
C still got unreleased Biggie verses.
He played some Lost Boys record, and I'm like, yo, they never made a remix for that. What is that? He's like, oh, you didn't hear this? He started smiling. I'm like, no, wait, no, what is that? He's like, no, it's a remix. I'm like, I never heard that. It's like, yeah, you know, it was a B-side. They didn't really put it out there. I was like, where'd you get that from? It was Music Makes Me High. It was some remix I never heard. And I'm a big Lost Boys fan. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, is that new? He's like, no, man, you didn't heard this? Like, where'd you get that? Yeah, you know.
Well, before we roll out, because you know he giving us the finger, but I'm sorry, but I just have to ask because you just said that you were turning 40 in December. You taking care of yourself, brother?
Yeah. So
I just need to know you're healthy, you're fit. What are you doing? How you eating?
I'm eating a lot better than I was a couple years ago. So the reason they made the joke on Power that they did about me losing the weight was because between season 5 and season 6, I decided to do a better job with my health. You know what I'm saying? In the season 5, I was 288 pounds. And, you know, it was all good. You know, big grim, you know, fat. So I went, I got a trainer, and I started eating better. Yeah.
What you weigh now?
I'm down about 255. I like being this way. When I came back the first time, season 6, we filmed it, I was 228.
Okay.
And everyone was like, what?
He's sick.
What happens? Like, I saw Courtney at the red carpet. She was like, what happened? We had all these fat jokes, and I was like, sorry. But it was, you know, your health is most important and paramount. What good is having all success if you're not healthy?
That's
you know, wheelchair, pushing yourself around, and, you know, it's people your same age, like, yo, what's going on? You got to take care of your health. I love bacon.
All right, here you go.
I don't eat it all the time. I cut back a lot. You can't eat sausage every day. Some days you just have to have oatmeal and some fruit.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So it's an effort.
It is an effort. You have to consciously be like, all right, I got to get up and do something. All right, stay away from the McDonald's. Stay away from the Burger King.
Right.
Because it's a business, and this is part of the business.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
you got to protect it.
You got to protect it. You got to take care of yourself.
Working out?
I am working out, yeah. I did MMA for about, we never got to that.
MMA?
I did MMA for about 3 years. Yeah. I did MMA for about 3 years. It was part of the...
Any good?
I had 2 underground fights. I lost both to wrestlers, but these hands are still pretty good.
Oh.
So if I want to find out if BG's like gangster in real life, I guess.
You know, please don't. We don't need this.
You want to try me? I don't know.
Smoke? Drink?
Did
you just tilt your head? You just did it like a little... Whoop.
Occasionally, I won't say all the time.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with a little, you know, little hen rock on occasion.
Not too much though. I am West Indian, so I do like my rum.
Okay, a little smoke or?
Not heavy. My cousins are more heavier than I am.
Okay. What about cook? You like to cook?
I do like to cook. I'm not the greatest chef, but I can make the hell of an omelet. You know, I'm pretty good with the pancakes. You know what I'm saying?
Always start off with the omelets, huh?
The chicken, I'm pretty good with grilled chicken. I can hook up some grilled chicken. I just learned how to make steak. You know what I mean? So
like cordon bleu or
what's cordon bleu?
All right,
what is that? Is that a sauce?
No, I'm just saying. This is the basics, is what you're saying. Can you fry chicken?
I can't fry chicken.
Can or cannot?
I can.
Okay.
But I also burn myself every time, so I don't do it a lot.
The
oil be too hot, man.
Frying chicken is a skill, though.
It is. The last time I did it, the skin came off when I was trying to take it out of the was the oil too hot when I did it?
No, there's no such thing. The oil has to be hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Like ridiculously hot.
For it to fry. But when I'm taking it out the pot, the skin came off.
You do put flour on it, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
You got the 2 buckets, and you put the one thing there.
Have the house thinking.
Right, and then you go back, you slid in there, sizzle. I burned my hand. Some of these marks are from burns from the oil. Actually.
Any celebrity crushes?
Halle Berry. No hesitation. I told my wife, I said, listen, you're going to have to...
That's a pass? She give you a pass?
I don't know. She says she won't, but I've been. You got to understand. I've had a crush on Halle Berry. Her and Maya. Oh my God, love Maya. But
really?
Yeah, love Maya. I had this calendar when I was in college of Maya in a swimsuit.
Cracking up.
Don't worry, I'm not going to get myself in trouble because she knows about it.
All right.
I had a calendar of Maya when I was in college, and the calendar was from like '98, but it was like 2000, and I still had it up because I loved Maya. And then she came in and she's like, "Why you still got the calendar up?" Oh, she took it down and threw it away. I was so mad.
Damn.
Big fan of Maya and Halle. But I said, look, if Halle ever came up and said, "Hey, what you doing tonight?" I'm like, honey, you're going to have to understand. I'm sorry.
Damn.
You're going to have to understand. It's Halle Berry. It's once in a lifetime. I'll be back. But
Halle Berry wasn't thinking about you when you were shooting in the gym, though. Don't forget that.
She was not. You're right. You're
right?
absolutely right.
So you got to remember that.
I joke with my wife and tell her all the time that baby Hallie had, that's mine. I claim that white child. I could make white babies. It's possible. There's a sign of my hand is white. That's my baby. She said, I ain't your baby. That baby's white. I know, but it could be. I got a recessive gene. She don't want to hear it.